What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillen here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Monday Night Raw recap for July 6, 2020. So let's do this, shall we, John Squad? So we kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw last night with Drew McIntyre, and he talks about that he's waiting for Dolph Ziggler to pick his stipulation. So then Dolph Ziggler comes out and talks to Drew McIntyre and says he's just the same old Drew McIntyre. So then Heath Slater comes out and talks to Drew McIntyre talks to Drew that he was not the chosen one before, and that he beat Brock Lesnar, and that Drew and that him and Drew were brothers, and that he was when he got released, that Drew was not there for him at all, and that he was there for him when Drew got released. So that's what he says. That's what Heath Slater says. That's what Heath Slater says, that when Heath Slater got released, Drew was not there for him, but when he got released, Drew was not there for him. So that's what he says, but that's when he was on the bump. He talked about that. So then Heath Slater slaps Drew McIntyre in the face and says that he wants a match against Drew McIntyre, and says that he wants a match against him, and slaps him in the face a couple times, and Drew says he got the match. So then, the first match we had on Monday Night Raw was Heath Slater versus Drew McIntyre. The winner was Drew McIntyre. And this match ends really fast after a quick Claymore kick by Drew McIntyre. After the match was over, Dolph Ziggler beats up on Heath Slater. Then Drew McIntyre comes back into the ring, makes a save, and we have ourselves a little bit of a 3MB moment with Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre, which I got teary-eyed by that too. I really did. Trust me, I really did, because that was really awesome. Then we have Bayley and Sasha Banks cuts a promo in the ring. Bayley says that Nikki Cross, she talks about Nikki Cross and how she won't win the SmackDown Women's Championship at Extreme Rules, the horror show, and then Sasha Banks says that she will be Sasha two belts at Extreme Rules when she beats Asuka. So then Asuka comes out and talks to Bayley and Sasha Banks, and out comes Kairi Sane, and then we have ourselves a match. And then the second match we had on Monday Night Raw was Kairi Sane versus Sasha Banks, and the winner was Kairi Sane by disqualification due to Bayley coming into the ring and attacking Kairi Sane. So Asuka gets a double beatdown by Bayley and Sasha Banks, by Kairi Sane is knocked down. So then Kairi Sane climbs on top of the turnbuckle, and takes out Sasha Banks and Bayley. So then we have a Kevin Owens show. So Kevin Owens is like throwing out the three chairs out of the ring, saying we don't need these. So then he welcomes his guest, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, and then Murphy's along with him too. And Seth Rollins talks to Kevin Owens and asks him how is he doing and stuff like that, and explains to him why he decided to come out here. So then Kevin Owens gives Seth Rollins his KO Mania shirt, because Kevin Owens defeated him at WrestleMania, and Kevin Owens says he's not looking so good for these past couple of weeks. So then, which I kind of feel bad for Rollins. He's not doing so good these past couple of weeks. And Seth Rollins says he came out here because he does not care about Kevin Owens or his show. He cares about Rey Mysterio. So he challenged Rey Mysterio to a match at Extreme Rules. That's right. So, because Rey Mysterio is cleared to wrestle, so then Rey Mysterio accepts Seth Rollins' challenge for Extreme Rules. So then Kevin Owens makes a stipulation for this match, for the next match, that for the tag team match, is that if Rey Mysterio or Seth Rollins were to win their tag team match, that means one of them get to pick the stipulation. So then We had the third match we had on Raw was the winner gets to pick the stipulation match. Either it was going to be Seth Rollins or Rey Mysterio. And we had Seth Rollins and Murphy versus Rey Mysterio and Kevin Owens, but it was supposed to be Aleister Black, right? It was supposed to be Aleister Black as the partner, but Seth Rollins took out Aleister Black. So then, during the match, Aleister Black comes out and Seth Rollins is like doing this, like begging him to join, begging him to join him. But then next thing he knows that Dominic gouges Murphy's eyes. So the winner was Rey Mysterio and Kevin Owens. Then Rey Mysterio picks the stipulation, and it's an eye for an eye match. That's what the stipulation is. So the next match we had on Raw was before we get on to that one, we had MVP, and MVP talks about Apollo Crews. MVP says that he will beat Apollo Crews at Extreme Rules and that he will become the new United States Championship. MVP unveils the new United States Championship and claimed himself as the new United States Championship, and says he can't wait and can't wait to beat Apollo Crews at Extreme Rules. That's what he says. So then Ricochet comes out and 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 so does Cedric Alexander and talks to MVP and Lashley, and then they start to have a brawl. So I really do not like the new United States Championship belt. I don't like it at all. It looks terrible. I like the original belt. I like the original United States Championship belt. What do you think, Coach Jim? Leave your comments down below. Do you like the new United States Championship belt? I don't know. Maybe it has to grow on me first, but leave your comments down below. So the next match on Raw was Bobby Lashley and MVP versus Cedric Alexander and Ricochet. And the winner was Bobby Lashley and MVP. After the match, Bobby Lashley puts Ricochet into a full Nelson, but Ricochet jumps from the top rope and hits Lashley in the chest and makes the save, and that's what happens there to end that segment. So in the fifth match we had on Raw was the Big Show and the Viking Raiders versus Randy Orton, Angel Garza, and Andrade. Right? So during the match, Randy Orton is yelling at Angel Garza, like grabbing him by the neck and telling this, like, I won't be afraid to show you my legend killer side. I won't be afraid to put you on a gurney or stuff like that. That's what he says. I won't be afraid. Get on the same page. That's what he tells to Angel Garza. So then we have Angel Garza and Andrade team up with Randy Orton. The winner was Randy Orton, Andrade, and Angel Garza. That's what we have there. The winner was Randy Orton, Andrade, and Angel Garza. So then another match on Raw was Ruby Riott versus Billie Kay, and the winner was Billie Kay. Then the main event we had on Raw was a champion versus champion match. Raw Women's Champion versus SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka versus Bayley, and Nikki Cross was on commentary. But then during the match, the security finally got Nikki Cross off of commentary. Then Nikki Cross comes back and distracts Bayley and makes Bayley loses the match, and the winner was Asuka, and that's how WWE Monday Night Raw ends last night. So anyway, once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below what you thought about today Monday Night Raw last night. And subscribe for more. Thank you all for joining me here on my WWE Monday Night Raw recap for July 6, 2020. Leave your comments down below what you thought about it. I don't know what I think about the United States title though, But the funny part was that Secure Desire was looking for R-Truth, and R-Truth ran into Ric Flair too backstage. He was like, "This you're like the dirtiest player of the game, and you clean up really nice." That's what he says to Ric Flair. So then, that was too funny. R-Truth's too funny. So then he runs away, and it cares I was looking for R-Truth, and Randy was like, "Oh, you're looking for R-Truth?" He went that way. So that was too funny. That was a funny segment. So anyway, and then of course MVP's trying to get Cedric Alexander on his side too. So anyway, once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. Peace out, the John Squad. Love you guys. And when you subscribe to this channel, you become a champion with me. Don't forget, we are all in this together.